An extract taken from The Kite Runner by Khalid Hussein. Hassan's face brightened. Good, he said. He held our kite red with yellow borders. He licked his finger, held it in the air, tested the wind, and then ran in its direction. The spool rolled in my hands until Hassan stopped, about 50 feet away. He held it high in the air, like an Olympic athlete showing his gold medal. Caught between Baba and the mullahs, I still hadn't made up my mind about God. I took a deep breath, exhaled, and pulled on the string. Within a minute, my kite was rocketing towards the sky. It made a sound like a paper bird flapping its wings. Another 24 kites now hung in the sky, like paper sharks roaming for their prey. Within an hour, the number doubled. Soon the cutting started, and the first of the defeated kites whirled out of control. They fell like shooting stars with brilliant rippling tails, showering the neighborhoods below with prizes for the kite runners. I kept stealing glances at Baba and Rahim Khan sitting on the roof, wondering what he was thinking. Was he cheering for me? Or did a part of him actually enjoy watching me fail? That was the thing about kite flying. Your mind drifted with the kite. The biggest prize of all was still flying. I sliced a bright yellow kite with a coiled white tail. It cost me a gash on the index finger, and blood trickled down into my palm. I had Hassan hold the string, sucked the blood, and blotted it on my jeans. We were down to only 6 kites now. My legs ached and my neck was stiff. But with each defeated kite, hope grew in my heart. I kept turning to a certain blue kite, which had been wreaking havoc over the last past hour. The blue kite sliced a big purple one and swept twice in big loops. 10 minutes after, he'd cut another one. After 13 minutes, only 4 kites left, and I was still flying. It felt as though I could hardly make a wrong move, as if every gust of wind blew in my favor. I'd never felt so in command, so lucky. It felt intoxicating. I didn't dare take my eyes off the sky, didn't dare look up to the roof. I had to concentrate, play it smart. Another 15 minutes and what it seemed like a laughable dream had now become a reality. It was just me and the other guy, the blue kite. The tension in the air was as taut as the glass string I was tugging with my bloody hands. People were stomping their feet, chanting, shouting, whistling, "Boboresh! Boboresh! Cut him! Cut him!" I wondered if my father's voice was there too. Music blasted, and the smell of steamed mantu and fried pakora drifted across rooftops and open doors. But all I heard, all I willed myself to hear, was the thudding of blood in my head. All I could see was the blue kite. All I smelt was victory, salvation, redemption. If there was a God, he'd guide the wind so that with the tug of my string, I'd slice all my fears, my longings. I'd endure too much, come too far, and just like that, hope became reality. A gust of wind lifted my kite, and I took advantage. Fed the string, pulled up, looped into the air above the blue kite. I held position. The blue kite sensed it was in danger. It tried desperately to maneuver out of the jam, but I didn't let go. I held position. The crowd sensed the end was at hand. The chorus of "Cut him! Cut him!" grew louder, like the Romans chanting for the gladiators to kill. Kill! You're almost there, Amir Agha! You're almost there! Hassan was panting. Then the moment came. I closed my eyes and loosened my grip on the string. It sliced my fingers as the wind dragged it. And then I didn't need the crowd's roar to hear. I didn't need to see either. Hassan was screaming and he wrapped his arm round my neck. "Bravo! Bravo, Amir Agha!" I opened my eyes to see the blue kite spinning wildly out of control, like a tire come loose from a speeding car. I blinked, tried to say something. Nothing came out. Then I was screaming, and everything was color and sound. Everything was alive and good. I wrapped my free arm around Hassan. We were both hopping up with joy, both of us laughing, both of us weeping. You won, Amiragha! You won! We won, was all I could say. Then I saw my father standing on the edge of the roof, clapping, pumping both of his fists in the air. That was the single greatest moment of my life, seeing him proud of me at last. Then he was motioning his hands in an urgent way. Then I understood. Hassan, I know, he said, breaking our embrace. I'm going to run the blue kite for you, he said, dropped the spool and took off running. Hassan, I cried, come back with it. It had happened just the way I had imagined it. I opened the door to the smoky room and stepped in. Baba and Rahim Khan were drinking tea and listening to the news crackling on the radio, their heads turned towards me. A soft smile played on my father's lips, and he opened his arms wide. I dropped the kite and ran into his arms and sunk my head into his chest and wept. He hugged me tightly, rocking me back and forth. I forgot what I'd done, and that was good. Thank you.